Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding's gonna do a thing.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. You've joined me for the tutorial of the trick you may have seen yesterday, that brilliantly quick visual stunner that is sure to fool any spectator. 2 becoming 1, 1 becoming 2 in the fast movement. Ooh. Did you know it can even go the other way? It's harder. That one took me months of practice. And of course there's lots of things that you can apply this to. There's lots of routines that this will fit into. There's all sorts of stuff. Because you can do this with any numbers you like, up to 10. So if you want to do any maths, you can do it with this trick. If you want to teach maths, you can do it with this. Yeah, do some takeaway and addition and subtraction and the other one. Sure. Essentially, all you're doing... Sorry, the boiler just thought it was his turn to join in. Later. Start with 2 fingers on one hand and 1 finger on the other hand. Now in super slow motion. It's as simple as that. If you start with 2 here, you want to end with 1 here, and you just put that finger down to change it from 2 to a 1. And on this hand, to change from a 1 to a 2, you do the opposite of what you did over here. You add that finger, making sure to keep that one up. Don't replace that finger with that finger, but add that one to it. Make sure you've got 2 fingers up at the end. So that is a bit trickier to do this hand when you've started with one and you're adding the other one. Be sure to keep both of them, and of course you have to do that at the same time. At the same time, going from 1 to 2. That this hand is going from 2 to 1, and of course on this hand you also need to be careful that you don't go to nothing. You've got to go from 2 to 1, and on this hand from 1 to 2. So the hands are kind of doing the opposite. It's like playing the piano. If you just play the piano now, just pretend. I don't know about you, but my hands work in perfect symmetry. You don't realise you're doing it, but unless you play the piano and you happen to be playing something, if you just, shut up boiler, if you're just miming playing the piano, you'll do symmetrical movements. So it's very difficult to do that, but with practice I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Start with 2 on one hand, 1 on the other, and in slow motion, as you bring them together, and separate. 2 becomes 1 and 1 becomes 2. Now, once you've got that down, the 2 becoming 1 and the 1 becoming 2, try it both ways. Practice it with both hands. Like if you're juggling and you're doing that trick where you throw that one higher, you've got to practice it with that hand too. Yes, you've got to be confident with both the right hand and with the left hand. So make sure you can do 2, 1, switch, and a 1, 2, switch. Okay, once you've practiced that, you've got that down and you're confident with it, then you can start to bring in the movement. Because you don't want to just do it here, you want it to happen visually, bang, right in front of your spectator, to be able to fool them right in front of their face, right under their nose. The reactions are priceless. So after you've got this down, say even now, I'm wanting to put symmetrical symbols up. Make sure you always do it that way round and not the other way. That's crucial as well. So 2 over here, 1 over here, and once you've got that switch, down, you can do it while moving. And you want to do the switch there, as the hands meet. That's all you're doing, is that switch you've practiced, but you're doing it there and bringing them straight back apart. And then it should, after it took me months of practice, should look like this. And there you go. That's all I have to say on that one. Practice it, perfect it, perform it. Practice, perfect, perform. That might be a new catchphrase of mine. Practice, perfect, perform. It's quite hard to say. Practice, perfect, perform. Practice, perfect, perform. I'll leave it with you to practice, perfect, and perform.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding just did a thing.
Unless you need more on that covered it, didn't it? Of course you can do it with more fingers, like I said before. My maths is not great. So you could do 4 on this hand and 3 on this hand. Come on. Oh, see, no, I didn't manage it. Oh, let's try 5 and 4. Oh, let's see if I can do that one. Oh, no. I've practiced for months and I've managed to get the 1 and 2. But I'm sure it would be possible. I don't know. Let's try a 3 and a 2. No. You practice, perfect, perform, and post. Show me your videos of you doing that. Oh, we'll make it a competition. The best one of those wins pride, not a prize, but pride. Oh dear. Yeah. Comment below. Tell me how disappointed you were in this tutorial. I mean, how much this tutorial helped you, and how you can't wait to get out after practicing and perfecting to perform this effect. I am Mark Wooding, or the Great Woo. Come on, Boiler. I just want to record a video. Could you just simmer down?